Investigators say a former Columbus police officer shot and killed 20-year-old Lewis back in 2022. Body camera video shows Lewis was in bed unarmed when the officer shot him.
The parents of Stone Foltz filed a wrongful death lawsuit against the school back in June 22, claiming it was responsible for Foltz's hazing death. They said Stone's death would remain an important part of anti-hazing efforts for years to come.
You can see a man being flung from that tall, swinging carnival ride. That man died. At least 7 other people were hurt. When the video slowed down, you can see.
Our practice is primarily related to complex civil litigation that involves serious injury and wrongful death. Every time a client walks in here and they've lost a family member, they're not asking us for money. They are asking for accountability and for change. They want to make sure that no other family goes through what they go through.
It's important to involve the media in cases because it can put pressure on the other side to change and also to resolve the case favorably for our clients. We partner with a media expert who really knows her way around the block in terms of working with media. She helps us think about how to strategize in terms of how we use media, but also she has really great relationships, and that helps us.
I think it's a shame that it takes a death to get a law passed, but oftentimes that is the catalyst. Public interest in cases and media interest in cases is really important, and it plays into the cases in a lot of ways, but sometimes it's frankly leverage. There's a lot of interest, and once you craft that narrative in the media and you get those facts out there, public perception often doesn't change. So it's absolutely critical you get out there early and you get the facts out there so the appropriate story is being told.
There are so many reasons it's important to hire lawyers who are really familiar and well-versed in how to affect systemic change. Working with media is not something that every lawyer knows how to do, but it is a game changer in driving forward a lot of our cases. Cooper Elliott knows how to work with media. We know how to drive systemic change, and we are committed to approaching our families with sensitivity and empathy so that the legal process isn't more stressful.
A ride manufacturer at the Ohio State Fair had set up a ride, one of these fast-moving rides with arms, and had not put it together properly. So you had a bunch of kids on a seat on a ride that flew off at a high rate of speed. It killed one of the kids. It very, very seriously hurt our client, Keziah Lewis, who was in the hospital for 10 months and still is not right. And this happened many, many years ago.
There was a new law passed, essentially Tyler's Law, that changed how inspectors are to do their job regarding state fairs for rides that are moving around.
Changes are coming to rides at this year's Ohio State Fair. All amusement rides are under new inspection protocols. They include more documentation by ride owners and state inspectors. This comes under Tyler's Law, which is named after a Columbus man who died 5 years ago after being thrown from a ride.
Today's Collins Law goes into effect in the state of Ohio. It makes hazing a felony and holds universities accountable.
It all comes after another Ohio college student, Stone Foltz, died after a hazing incident at Bowling Green State University. Supporters of this law hope his death will be the last.
Our goal here at Cooper Elliott is to put a stop to wrongful behavior. We're going to do that by making sure within the case what our clients want to achieve is achieved. And almost always that includes, please do something to make sure that this doesn't happen to another family. And we are passionate about that. The death of their loved one is not meaningless. It will save lives because of the efforts we go through in the legal process here at Cooper Elliott.